Negative effects of ignoring hearing loss. Have you ever stopped to think about the world around you? The sounds, the noises, the music, and voices that define your everyday life? Vision helps us see the beauty of the world, but hearing connects us to the rhythm of life. It's the sound of a child's laughter, the comforting voice of a friend, the chirping of birds in the morning. We don't just hear with our ears, we experience the world through sound. But what happens when the connection begins to fade? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are so glad you could join us today. Imagine you're at a family gathering and someone is telling a story, but you can't quite catch every word. The voices blur together, the details are lost. You try to keep up, but you find yourself nodding along, pretending to understand when inside you're just hoping someone will repeat what was said. Sound familiar? For many, this is the reality of untreated hearing loss. It's a condition that often goes unnoticed or ignored. We tell ourselves it's part of getting older or that it's something we can't get used to. But ignoring hearing loss can have serious consequences, some of which most people don't realize. So, let's talk about why ignoring hearing loss can be harmful and why you need to address it before it's too late. Communication breakdowns. Let's begin with communication. It's the foundation of every relationship, whether with family, friends, co-workers, or even strangers. Think about the last time you had a conversation with someone close to you. How did it feel to hear every word clear? To catch the tone in their voice, the pauses between sentences, the emphasis in their speech. Now imagine that the conversation becoming more difficult. At first, you might only ask them to repeat themselves occasionally. Those gaps in understanding start to grow. Before long, you're not conversing anymore. You're playing a guessing game. This is what happens when hearing loss is ignored. Key moments are missed. Misunderstandings pile up and it can be emotionally painful. Over time, you may start feeling emotionally distant from the people you care about because communication is breaking down. What's worse is that your loved ones may not even realize what's happening. They might think you're distracted or uninterested, when in reality you're struggling to hear. The social isolation, but that's just the beginning. Studies have shown that untreated hearing loss is strongly linked to social isolation. Think about it. You're invited to a party, but you know that noise will make it hard to hear what people are saying. Or maybe you're at a family gathering, but you retreat to the sidelines because it's too exhausting to keep up with conversations. Eventually, you stop attending events together. And the more isolated you become, the more mental and emotional health begins to suffer. The isolation that comes with untreated hearing loss can lead to depression, anxiety, and even cognitive decline. Research has shown that people with untreated hearing loss are more likely to experience mental health struggles like depression. They're also more likely to withdraw from social activities, and over time it becomes a vicious cycle. Safety concerns. Now, let's talk about something often overlooked: safety. Imagine walking down a busy street and not being able to hear a car honking behind you or the sound of someone shouting or warning. These little cues, these warning signals become harder to detect when your hearing starts to fade. The world around you feels quieter, less safe. Everyday situations can become more dangerous when you can't hear the sounds that guide you through your environment. Research suggests that untreated hearing loss increases the risk of accidents such as falls, which can seriously affect mobility and independence. The impact on your brain, and here's something you might not know. Hearing loss impacts your brain. Yes, your brain. Hearing isn't just about what happens in your ears. It's a complex process that involves your brain's ability to interrupt sound. When your brain isn't receiving enough auditory input, it starts to adapt, but not in a positive way. Over time, parts of the brain that process sound can actually start to shrink, leading to cognitive decline. Studies have shown that untreated hearing loss can increase the risk of dementia. Not only does it affect your ability to hear, but it can impact your memory, thinking, and overall brain health. The benefits of taking action. But there's a good news. There are solutions to hearing loss, and the earlier you seek help, the better. Whether it's through hearing aids, assistive listening devices, or simple strategies to improve communication, early intervention can slow the progression of hearing loss. It can preserve cognitive function and improve your quality of life. Imagine being able to hear the laughter of your grandchildren, the soothing sounds of your favorite music, and the voices of your loved ones without straining. Imagine joining in on conversations without feeling left out. When you address hearing loss, you regain your connection to the world. You'll feel more engaged, more confident, and more connected. Think about it. When you take care of your hearing, you're taking care of your whole life. It's not just about hearing better. It's about improving your experience of life. It's about enjoying those precious moments, the things that make life beautiful without fearing of missing out. Take action today. So ask yourself, what is it costing you to ignore your hearing loss? More importantly, what are you losing by not addressing it? Your relationships, your mental health, your safety, and your cognitive function. These are all at risk. Hearing loss may seem small at first. When left untreated, it can spiral into bigger problems. Now, don't just take my word for it. I encourage you to take action today. If you have been ignoring the signs of hearing loss, now is the time to act. Visit an audiologist, get your hearing tested, and explore your options. The sooner you do, the sooner you regain control of your life and your hearing. It's a step that will change everything, the future of hearing health. Hearzap, and here's something exciting. In today's world, technology makes it easier than ever to manage your hearing health. That's where Hearzap comes in. Hearzap is an innovative app designed to help you assess your hearing and connect with professionals who can help you find the right solutions. Whether you're just starting to notice hearing issues or have been dealing with them for a while, Hearzap is here to protect you on your journey to better hearing. Its user-friendly features, Hearzap allows you to track your hearing health, receive personalized recommendations, and even connect with audiologists remotely. The future of hearing care is at your fingertips, and Hearzap makes it simple and accessible. So don't wait. Take that first step towards better hearing, better relationships, and better quality of life. Download the Hearzap app today and see how much better life can sound. Protect your hearing. Embrace life sounds. Your hearing is precious. Protect it. Embrace the sounds of life. And remember, it's never too late to start. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for more interesting videos on hearing health in the coming days.